Yes! Good God, how is everybody? It's been 2 months, hasn't it? It's been 2 long months since I've actually made a video, since I've made one of these types of videos, and yeah, you can probably tell by the title below that you can sort of guess what it is. It's another vlog. I'm sorry, but this will be the last vlog before before we get on to the main point of this video, because it seems as I've been so busy with a lot of things in my life, all I ever come on to do on YouTube anymore is vlogs, and I'm pretty sure that must get very boring. So last vlog, I promise. So yes, hello everybody, it's me, Sam Hill. I was on a Skullgrimmer from back again for a vlog, as I just recently said, to talk about some stuff, and to talk about future plans, and to talk about just a waffling video, because I need a reason to get on YouTube again. A lot's changed in the last few months, and it's really hard work. It's really difficult to know where to begin, because there's a lot that's happened. I think the best place to start would be that I am no longer at college anymore. I have finished college completely now. I have passed my course. I got my certificate, which I haven't got on me at the moment, sadly. It's downstairs. I don't really feel like I'm gonna go get it, but yes, I got a certificate. I didn't get an award this time, but that doesn't matter, because, you know, looking at it in a different perspective, the whole point of getting an award is based around the amount of hard work you do, and I feel as though that the work that I did for the course that I was on was good as it could get, because it was a very long excuse me, it was a very long course, and I didn't feel that enthusiastic about it at first, but I managed to get it over with. I didn't give up, and I managed to complete it all. And finally, I'm back to doing what I want to do, which is focusing on more of my artwork and building something out of that, because that's what I'm focusing on more now these days. And as well as just focusing on really just getting back into the whole YouTube thing, because, you know, YouTube has been dead since everyone's kind of moved away from that to do different things. But, you know, it's rightfully so. I mean, I think it's the whole basis around interests, as well as the different things that you do in your life, which really try and keep you motivated. So YouTube is just sort of like a very small thing at the most. So yes, I've done with college. I'm doing more of my art, which is another point I want to kind of get onto. I know I've kind of been going on about this for too long, and you kind of get the point where I'm going with what I do in my artwork. So I won't go into repeated subjects again, but I will show you what I'm doing at the moment, just to give you an idea of what's going on at the moment. This piece of artwork that I am doing for Ian Pyatt, aka Airleft82, is a part of an art trade that me and him are setting up in at TF Nation this year, because TF Nation is going to be the place where it will be a fun event for a lot of the Transformers fans out there. And so, since AA is now done, we are now going to be moving on to that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking really forward to that. I'm looking really forward to how TF Nation will be. I've been kind of whittling away at this thing since yesterday, so I'm nearly finished. Just got a few more inks to add to it, and then I'm done. Having a quick break from that for a little bit, though, because being too invested in that can really take a lot out of you. But in regards to what I've been doing life-wise, yeah, like I said, so my art, that's one thing, that's one passion of mine. I've recently been getting into a lot of my photography work, which as I did college, and as I learned photography in college, I want to focus more on that and try and build something out of that, because the one thing that I have, which is a keen interest in, is photography, and how you can use that for different types of animation, because I've learned animation as well. So I want to focus a lot more on that, and as we get into September, which I will be busy a lot trying to build something out of that, and I'm already using what I have done, both with this and with my college work, to make a portfolio out of. And I want to try and I want to try and put as much effort into that to make it as appealing as possible, because having a half-assed portfolio really isn't a very good thing to do. So, and now that I've got a lot of free time, more free time now that I've ever had, I'm focusing a lot of my time to do my art, do my photography, but also do a lot of the written articles for the Cyber Ritz, which I've already mentioned before. Is a side channel for the Alt Royal House where me, Matt, aka Time Lord, and Paul, Extra do talk about anime. I haven't done it in a while though because I've had so much work to do for college, and because I've not had much free time. And now that I've got the free time, I want to try and focus a lot more on that. So it's a case of using the free time that I've got to make something out of the work that I want to do, and that's really all that's important. So so mostly throughout the summer and mostly throughout the final points of the year, I'll be working a lot. So working on the stuff that I want to use for my own purposes, and working on work for other people. So it's all good. So free time is always a good thing when you know what when you know what you know what you want to use it for, when you know how it works. So the whole point of this vlog is to get that out. And another thing as well, which I won't go into much detail of it until another video, which I will try to construct it a bit better than this vlog. With things being as they are, and with my interests of YouTube slowly waning a bit, I'm thinking about moving on to something a bit different. So I won't go into depth on that in this video. It's just to give you a clear heads up as to where I've been and what I'm doing. But this is a plan after TF Nation and after all the convention malarkey has winded down. So just so you know, because this is something that I've had a lot on my mind for a while, and since I'm not as active on YouTube as much, in fact, most of the I guess you can say the old guard of YouTube aren't as active anymore. It's hard to try and get the whole call to arms, motivation, rallying, support going again, especially when it's when there's so much out there to talk about that people who do it professionally for a career have already covered. So it really seems to retread the exact same thing that somebody else has done. And, you know, in this day and age, it's very hard to try and find genuine reviewers that actually are, what's the word I'm looking for? Appealing, but also manage to have a display of charisma. And I've looked back on a lot of the videos that I had on the YouTube stuff that I've done, and I'm not sounding very egomaniacal when I say that I have no charisma, but it's hard to try and find any charisma in most of the things that I've done. But then again, though, I always loved talking about the bios in the characters that I've reviewed. So character bios are always fun. But then again, though, some people have already talked about that in a lot more depth. And I'm thinking about doing something similar to that. But like, I need to have that all written down though, because I've not had much focus on YouTube as of late to really get the mood going. So so what I'm trying to get at is it's very difficult to try and really find new ideas to make videos that have already been done on subjects that I'm trying to do, and some of them have been very good, but some of them can't speak for everybody. So yes, that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been away from YouTube for so long, but I'm back and I plan on staying. So the next video that I do, I will go into a lot more detail. So sorry if this vlog, as it is, and I can promise you now this will be the last vlog I do, sounds a bit incoherent because it's just me tripping over my own words. What I'm trying to get at here is anyone who has stuck with me for so long on YouTube, thanks again for sticking by me as well. And even if some of them aren't as active on here as much, still, thank you nonetheless. And I hope that what I have done over the years has been, I guess you can say, fulfilling. Because fulfillment is a personal need that really helps get the motivation going. And if you can make any sense of that, then yeah. So yes, I'm near the 10-minute mark, so I am about to sign off. So take care, everybody. I will see you all soon.